You also have a lack of appreciation. Well, why would you have a lack of appreciation? We always hear about economic justice. Well, you know what's interesting to me is nobody ever really defines justice. We have been lured into class warfare, where successful people, they don't deserve justice. They're vilified, they're punished for their success. I made every dollar myself along with my team that I share it with. You know what? Why am I punished for success? That's justice for whom? Oh, for the people that you take it from me and you give it to them. That's not Robin Hood. That's a perversion of the Robin Hood story. Robin Hood was stealing the money back from the people the government took it from. The result? The result is when you get things for free, you don't appreciate them. We don't appreciate the things that we have. And I mean, even me, we don't appreciate our country because it was handed to us. Instead, we just long for things that other people have. We never have enough. We shouldn't begrudge millionaires or billionaires. Our grandparents would have taught us that we could be the next millionaire or billionaire. Hell, it's America. We're often told about the plight of the poor in America, and there is poverty in America. But let's put it into perspective here. The poor in America, 97% of them have television sets. 25% of those television sets are big screens. That's poverty. 89% have a microwave. 80% have an air conditioning unit. 73% of the poor in America have a car. 64% have a washer. 57% have a dryer. We have been sold a lie that that's not enough. Well, how much is enough? What is economic justice? Do I need to remind Americans what poor really looks like? I got news for you. In other countries, they're not washing their clothes and sitting in air conditioning, watching their big screen TV. They're dying. That is poor. I'm going to show you some pictures down at the bottom of the hour of the Great Depression. These are the first pictures that we know of, the only pictures that are in color of the Great Depression. I want to show you this picture, and I'll get back to it at the bottom of the hour. Look at this family. This looks like just a sawed-off log. This looks like a log cabin. I don't even know what this is, plywood. Look at the conditions here. Look at this man's shirt. I don't think that was government health care. Well, actually, that might actually be government health care. Look at the food. And I can guarantee you, she canned the food. They milked the cow. She made the food. He grew the food. They probably helped. That's poverty. History. History. That's poverty in America. What's poverty in America today? Well, we just want our stuff. Watch.
Why are you here?
To get some money.
What kind of money?
Obama money.
Where's it coming from?
Obama.
And where did Obama get it?
I don't know. His stash. I don't know. I don't know where he got it from. But he's giving it to us to help us. We love him. That's why we voted for him.
Tiffany, put that picture back up of the poverty in the Great Depression. Do you think these people would have lined up for cash and they didn't care? I don't think so. Do you know what the base salary is for 6 years of experience? 6 years of experience in the U.S. Army. You're a private in the Army. You've been in service of your country for 6 years. It is $19,465. Now, what's the poverty level in America? Let's say you have a family of four. Family of four. The poverty level for a family of four is $44,100. By the way, poverty level for one person, according to the U.S. government, is $21,660. These guys are in poverty, whether it's one person or a family of four. Now, people will say, well, yeah, but they get government housing. Do they? Really? Government housing. And that makes up this difference? Yeah, but they get health care. Oh, yeah, you mean the health care that they are now looking to charge our soldiers for? That free health care. Need I also remind you, $175,000 is what a congressman makes. Don't talk to me about poverty, and don't talk to me about freezing their salaries. These people are risking their lives. These people are getting rich. You want to talk about the rich? Let's talk about Congress, shall we? I don't have a problem with being rich. You earn your money. These people, they've earned their money? Really? These people have? I'm guessing you have. I showed you some pictures at the beginning of the show of the Great Depression. These are the only color pictures of people in the Great Depression. They're in the Library of Congress. I mean, it's pretty amazing. The people come to life in color. I've never seen color photos from the Depression before. It's interesting because people look real now. I don't know why, but they look real. I'm going to show you a couple. Show this couple, please. Look at this. Look at how proud she is. Look at the confidence. Look at the way she's standing. Look at her face. She's proud. She's strong. Now look at this woman at the dinner table. Look at her. This is poverty. Look at her nails. This is all food that I'm guessing none of it came from the store. I don't even know if this kind of poverty exists anymore. Look at the wall. The table didn't come from a store. Look at his shirt. I'll bet you that these two both were outside with the kids growing all this stuff. She obviously made it and she cooked it a little too hot, but I mean, what is this? What does the kitchen look like? She canned this food. None of it came from the store, I'm guessing. This is poverty. This is why our grandparents said to us, learn to mend, learn to sew, learn to can, learn to grow food. Because they saw this. We haven't. We think of poverty now in America as not having enough money for cable or high-speed internet. No, this is poverty. But here's what's truly amazing. These are the people that won World War II. These are the people that built America into what it is. We have been feasting off of their labors for 70 years. They built it, and we're just using it all up. My grandfather used to build these mismatched chicken houses. I wish I had some pictures of them because they were ugly chicken houses. But it's because he would take scraps from everywhere else. He used what he had. He made do with what he had. The reason why I tell you this story is because these are the problems that we have in America now. We will see this kind of poverty again, this kind of poverty again. But not if we change our ways. We might, even if we change our ways, at this point, we might see this kind of poverty. But it's not going to tear us apart. See, there are things we can do. Read. Please read this. 5,000-Year Leap. Read it. Read it. Read history. Read The Real George Washington. Once you start to learn history, you will stumble on a word or a picture that describes a dinner table just like that. And you'll realize how lucky we really are. You don't have to go to Africa to see poverty. You can go to Mexico. You can go to our past and possibly our future. Read. We need to fix education. I had a guy who, Harvard, say, this should be a textbook in my school. Won't be, because I'm too politically incorrect. There's 50 pages of footnotes in there. I made it because you have to restore the truth. You'll notice no one has taken this book apart and said that it's full of lies. Nobody. Why? Because it's not. They can't. 50 pages of footnotes. The truth. We must take the truth. We must take it. And we must plant it in our children. Children are our clay pots. They are the place where we have to hold the seeds of our republic. There is a storm that is now onshore, and the winds are starting to pick up. The most valuable things you have, you know this from 9/11, are your kids and their future. well, their future is tucked away in the books of our past. If we haven't learned about our founders, because we haven't lived their dream in about 100 years, how are we going to restart it? Teach them the values and principles that they need, because they will replant those seeds and it will grow again.